Let's get it.
You play to win the game.
Yes. Welcome in. Welcome back to another episode of the Format Podcast live. Unusual time, unusual day, but here we are because we are going to talk it because, hell, that's what we do here, man. That's what we do. I got my guys with me, and y'all can see I'm excited about this topic today. You know,
Are you, though?
I am, even though this is a topic that's been addressed many times, but slightly different angle today. So I think that's cool. And we wanted to get on here and we wanted to discuss it with y'all. What our Transformer was good.
Man, what's cracking, lacking, Captain? I see we was talking about some Invincible before the show started, but I'm not going to try to derail the show, but talking about comics, you know what I mean?
That's right. So if y'all into comics or comic cartoons, watch Invincible if you haven't, because it goes hard.
It goes hard. It goes hard in the mother paint.
Sneed got what you need. What's good, brother?
What up, man?
So, Sneed, quick question. What are you?
Yes, bro. Yes, I'm human. Yes.
Oh, okay.
But the type of human I am, Vietnamese as well.
Vietnamese?
I have
Vietnamese? What part of Vietnamese? What's your name?
Fuck you, hubba hubba.
Y'all see what I got to put up with?
You put me out there. You act like I wasn't going to do it, bro.
Oh, out here we try to run a show, and this is what I got to put up with.
He did it, bro. He did it.
I love it. Oh, man.
He's my guy, bro.
For sure. Oh man, we got to go today, man. We are gonna talk, as you can see from the main thumbnail. We're gonna talk about whether or not Michael Jeffrey Jordan ended the GOAT debate, and I know, right? We're gonna talk about whether or not Jordan ended the GOAT debate, if there really is a GOAT debate, and give some thoughts from both sides of the whole GOAT talk. And I got some thoughts on that, as I'm sure you guys can imagine. But before we do that, y'all know what time it is. What up, Levenaries? Good to see you. Okay.
Levenaries.
Yeah, she hasn't been around that much lately. Good to see you. I appreciate it.
Here and there.
Last week.
You see him last week?
Yeah.
I'm bugging. All right.
Yeah. Levenaries been popping around.
You know what it is? She don't call. That's why.
Yeah.
I'm like, what's going on here? Where's the call?
Did she call like one time before?
Did she even call? I don't know.
I think Levenaires, you called in one time, I think.
I don't think she's called.
Who was it? We had a female call in.
Well, yeah, we've had females call.
That was what's her?
I think it was her.
Name? That was
Dom call. We had Bree call.
Dom call. Yeah.
Okay. My apologies, Levenaries.
But you're welcome.
Okay, she did. She did call in.
I do not remember that.
Levenaries is a Cowboys fan.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, that's what I remember. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm losing it. All right. But anyway, we appreciate you being here, and we appreciate everybody who's here right now in the live and everybody who will come into the live, and we appreciate you if you're watching on the replay. But before we go ahead and get started with this topic, we are going to give a shout out to the channel members because we got to show them love. Coach T, what up? Number one channel member, a.k.a. Laker Nation. Always love to you, my brother. It's not that serious. What's good? Chief, Sid, Bubba, shout out to you. Appreciate everything you've done for our great nation. Appreciate everything you do for this show. And of course, shout out to the boys. Stop looking at me like that. Shout out to the boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Order arms. Since I ain't getting no bull jive from you today, I'll leave it at that.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Steve, you a real traitor, man.
What did I do?
You always repping with the Navy, man.
Hey, man, those are the homies, though.
He's supporting this country.
Those are the homies, though.
Well, he can support the other side sometimes.
I do, bro. You don't love, bro.
You don't have the rights to sing your chant.
Y'all getting whoopings, bro.
I know. I'm just saying, y'all always gotta, rep for them. No,
tell the army to win,
bro. Yeah, man.
Tell them to win.
Come on, bro. That last loss was terrible.
The disease of me.
Really bad.
Yes, the disease is
going to suffer from the disease of me. You say it. Why would he support the disease of me?
I'm just saying, Sneed don't always gotta,
Bro, I'm
old man.
Look, bro, the winning side is the better side, and you know it.
All right. Okay. All right.
Dave Chappelle Prince episode. Come on in.
Bruce, what up? What up? Steve, king of the chat. What's good, my guy? Nino, what up? Where you at, Nino?
Steve's been a little low key lately. He's been hit or miss.
He's been working
there, you know.
Well, it's like Lent season, and I don't know what you call the whole season prior to Easter. I can't remember, but he's been going through Lent and a whole bunch of different religious things, and he's got Easter coming up this weekend. So, you know, Steve has been very much involved in that, and shout out to him.
Oh, and a reminder to all the people out there who have friends who are Orthodox, they need another week. So
right.
Slow your roll.
Yeah.
Right. Slow your roll. Give them another week and then wish them happy Easter if you do that.
So how do we know if they're Orthodox?
Ask them.
Okay.
Be like, hey, man, you excited for Easter? They'll be like, yo, man, our Easter is like next week.
Right. They'll tell you.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah.
Well, I'll see you next week.
Yeah. I mean, if you got a homie with the last name like Papadopoulos, he's probably Orthodox.
Yes.
More than likely.
Right.
Yeah.
Greek Orthodox.
Yeah. Papadopoulos is freaking amazing, by the way.
Yeah.
It's crazy work. Yeah. What's up, Papadopoulos? What's up, Papa?
See, Steve think he's slick with the old school reference right there, but we know what that is.
What? Bro, the homie name is Papadopoulos.
I know his name was Papadopoulos, but a lot of people don't even know what that is. See, if you're old enough, you remember that was.
We try to. Hey, wax museum trips. Sometimes we go down memory lane, bro.
No, I'm good. I'm good with the wax museum. I'm just saying a lot of people probably didn't even pick up on it. I picked up on it right away. George Papadopoulos. That was the guy's name on the show. Anyway, Sneed, got what you need. Number one contributor. Appreciate you. Micah, what up? What up? Stand up. And our newest member, D-Ross881. Appreciate you. All right. Y'all ready to get right to this?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. Wow. Out the gate. Figure drawing 4912. What up? Don't know who you are. You might be new. Hit that like and subscribe and share this thing. Question, fellas. A team of Jordans versus a team of LeBrons. Who wins? I think it's not a fair match. No, it's not, because there will be a lot of James blood all over the court. But anyway, we'll get there.
You sure about that?
Who's going to shoot the ball?
For sure.
Who's going to shoot?
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Hold on, like LeBron in the post at the center?
Why do we keep talking
who's going to shoot the ball, dog?
Playmaker. I mean, post player. Excuse me.
Say who's going to shoot the ball?
Shoot. Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be a bunch of Jordans that can just pull up.
5 LeBrons who cannot shoot, right?
Nah. You got like Jordan in the post, that's going to wear his ass out.
Yeah, but I got 5 of them.
And I'm just talking about the one that has to play the center.
And we'll think
but I got 5 of them, though.
Yeah,
I can move them around, though.
Yeah, you got 5 freight trains running on fast break, bro.
But they can't shoot, though. None of them.
Right.
Like Jordan can't miss.
Well, but Jordan was at his best, he was an 8 rebound per game guy, right? So it's not like he can't rebound.
No, but that's not what I'm saying. He just can't miss and allow a LeBron to get a rebound. Jordan ain't stopping no LeBron on a fast break.
Okay, here goes.
You act like LeBron's handles are immaculate.
I was about
I'm
to
just saying he can't get in the way.
Yeah,
no,
but
I understand about the transition piece, but he can get ripped.
He's not getting ripped. He's not ripping him on no fast break.
You got
LeBron can dribble off his own foot on the fast break.
Nightmares on defense, bro.
How often have we seen LeBron dribble off his foot on a fast break?
I'm just saying it's not so clear, Transformer. You're acting like every time down.
No, like a good 8 times out of 10. That's a bucket for LeBron.
He's gonna get ripped sometimes, bro.
Yeah, I don't think
8 times out of 10.
Yeah,
because you got a LeBron getting a rebound, and you got 2, 3 LeBron sprinting. He's throwing the rock. He's not dribbling the ball.
Yeah, but MJ's coming up with interceptions too, bro. He's playing those passing lanes.
Jordan's not jumping as high as LeBron to get that ball.
By the way, Jordan's can rip the ball on help defense too. You remember how he used to play that defense? He's giving those LeBron's nightmares, bro.
I'm trying to tell you, people don't understand what an absolute psycho Jordan was.
Jordan was a psycho. He was a psycho, but we have not seen a freight train like LeBron on fast break. When did he play a guy like that that's a freight train all the time on fast breaks?
That would be the best advantage that team LeBron would have there, 100%.
Yeah, the transition.
Yeah.
So, but here's the other thing we're forgetting. And wow, look how
derailed.
Thank you, figure drawing 49.
Derailed. We're derailed, yo.
Because here's the difference. If you have 5 Jordans, you got 5 guys that can score from all over the floor and can run a system. Like, that's crazy. I think
5 Jordans running a system? No way.
I think they'll cut you up fundamentally.
No way.
Absolutely.
No way, because the triangle won't work with 5 Jordans.
Why wouldn't it?
It won't work. You need a big.
It doesn't even have to be the triangle. Dean Smith didn't run a triangle, right?
Did Dean Smith win?
Yes.
With 5 Jordans. He won with 5 Jordans.
Well, no.
Or did he not have a big? Did he not have a power forward that could be
Sam
at the top of the post?
Yeah, Sam Perkins. But you trust me.
That don't work.
Yeah.
It won't work.
But what I'm saying,
and you got 5 egomaniacs at the same time, they're gonna end up fighting each other.
I'll take the 5 egomaniacs over the 5 cowards. How about that?
I got the 5 guys who want to be a part of a team, who love super teams. Y'all give LeBron that. He loves super teams. LeBron is gonna be happy. Jordan gonna be pissed off that the other Jordan shot that shot.
Jordan too fundamentally sound, man. Fundamentally
sound
and you got in any system.
No, you need to take the mentalities too. This is not how this gonna work. You got to take everything with it.
Well,
the egomaniac, one of them Jordans are gonna get pissed. One of them Jordans are gonna get pissed.
Right.
Yo, hey man, hey, just that rock, bro, was open. LeBron don't give a damn.
Good point.
LeBron don't give a damn. Wooters, thank you.
Now they like Skip Bayless.
5 egomaniacs can go either way.
Right. I agree.
Somebody's gonna get pissed off.
LeBron team, right?
That's why the LeBron team, they're gonna be in full chemistry. Oh yeah, absolutely. Come on.
Go. Hey, I agree with this, King Bryant. I agree. Yeah.
When has he put?
As long as he win, one way or another. As long as he win.
Okay.
I mean, Bron doesn't like being off the ball, bro.
One of them Jordans, or 2 of them, are gonna be like, "Yo, give me the ball."
Who don't have the ball? These dudes gonna be punching each other in the face on LeBron's team because they like, I can't play without the ball. I need the ball.
Because they're gonna be running breaks all day.
They all got to be the system.
Man, look.
Oh, good.
It's gonna be sweet, but it'll be good.
Look at Legendary. She right.
Bro, hold on a second, bro. You do like Chat GPT. You got all these AI tools. Go ahead and build a video, bro.
Actually, they've done it on 2K. LeBron has won a lot of them because of the post. Yeah. You go on YouTube, you can just Google 5 Jordans versus.
Yeah, but what
LeBron.
I'm saying is we just play it for the first 5 minutes of the show and be like, this is what you guys heard us yelling about right here.
Can we do that? Can we post 2K clips?
I don't know.
I think the rules are different. I think
we can do that.
Yeah, you can stream, of course. Yeah.
Well,
I'm gonna do that. But you got to we got to pick the year though, or is it all like we could pick it all Jordans for 1 year or all LeBron for 1 year?
Wow, that would be crazy if you could do it that way.
Yeah, like 5.
You get like a 87 Jordan, a 93 Jordan, an 88 Jordan. Oh, I'm getting
a 2018 LeBron. 2010 LeBron, 2014 LeBron.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
you need,
and I'll get a today's LeBron because that LeBron don't care. He like, man, I'll just fit in what I fit in, baby.
Oh, okay. Yeah,
I fit in what I fit in. You need somebody to do the other work.
You wouldn't want to do that. You know why? Because that today LeBron would get absolute. Whoever the Jordan is that's playing against him would be like, you got to pick a Wizards. You got to pick a Wizards Jordan. You need to pick a Wizards Jordan. Why do I need to pick a Wizards Jordan? I don't want a Wizards Jordan.
We need 3 2018 bronze.
Is it an injury?
We need 3 2018 bronze.
I'll take it.
We need 2009 bronze because I think that's when he was the fastest. So I need a 09.
Yeah, 09, 2010.
I need a 09. And then I want a Heat one because I think I think the protein shakes were a little spiked, so I'll take one of those, bro. He was jumping over everybody, bro. So I'll take one of them.
Yeah, but that would be a game to watch, man.
Yeah,
that would be a game to watch.
Okay,
that would be a game.
For totally derailing the opening of the show. Figure drawing 49-12.
Man, welcome figure drawing, man.
Right? Thank you.
Figure drawing. Figure drawing. That was super cool, man. Shout out, man. Big man. Drop one of the cruise bombs for Figure Jordan. I said Figure Jordan. Right? Figure drawing.
Now, real quick, Transformer. If we switch this up to beans, 5 beans versus
5 beans versus 5
does that
Jordans?
Change anything?
You can't do 5 beans versus 5 Jordans. It's like a mirror match.
No, 5 beans versus 5 bronze. Does that change anything?
The post. Kobe never played center. Kobe never played power forward.
Yeah, but I mean, Kobe worked LeBron in the post before, so like I'm
talking about like your sole purpose is the center. That LeBron. Kobe's never been where he's defending a person who's literally in the post all day.
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like the leap advantage, the athletic advantage.
Mm-hmm.
That person have an advantage over center Kobe.
Okay.
And Kobe's smaller. So I'm like,
yeah,
it's not like you're finna box him out like that.
But Kobe studied, bro.
He did.
He knew all the tendencies. So
Yeah.
he was getting rips. He was doing the work before.
Yeah.
Now, which Kobe's am I getting? Can I get like 03 Kobe?
Okay.
Can I get 05, 07 Kobe?
Okay.
2010 Kobe?
Okay.
Yeah. Give me another one.
2001 Kobe.
I mean, 2006 Kobe.
Yeah.
I'll take 06 Kobe.
Yeah.
09 Kobe.
That's 5, ain't it?
09.
Did I say 09? 09, 2010. Yeah.
09 was MVP being.
Yeah. I'll take 09.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
I'll take those Kobe's.
So Perplexity AI says 5 Jordans versus 5 LeBrons. They have a close one. LeBron winning a 7-game series, 4 games to 3.
They did
It's not as simple as you think.
And they also said for 5 LeBrons versus 5 Kobe's, they go 5 LeBrons, 4 games to 2. So
did it give a reason?
Yeah, okay. So and we promise we'll get to the show, y'all.
Figure drawing. Damn you, man. That's just quick hit, and that is it.
Right. We're gonna get to the topic in a second, y'all. For 5 LeBrons versus 5 Kobe's, this says LeBron's blend of size, handling, passing, rebounding, positional versatility makes a 5-man lineup easier to organize, harder to defend, while Kobe's edge is elite shot creation, tougher on-ball scoring. Why LeBron's team wins. A 5 LeBron lineup gives you constant rim pressure. I don't know where they're getting that from. More playmaking and better defensive switch across all 5 spots. LeBron's career averages and playoff production show a player who impacts scoring, assists, and rebounds at an all-time level. Kobe's team is dangerous because 5 Kobe's will be a nightmare in a half-court game because every player can create a tough shot and defend at a high level. Kobe's career scoring, finals experience, and defensive reputation make that team far from a pushover. And going to the Jordans matchup, a team of 5 LeBrons would probably win most of the time, but it's close. LeBron's size, passing, rebounding, ability to guard multiple positions, false narrative, make the lineup more scalable, while Jordan brings better pure scoring and tighter perimeter defense. Why LeBron's team edges it. 5 LeBrons gives you elite ball handling at every spot, more false narrative, constant pressure.
I don't think there's
right.
And by ball handling, you probably mean playmaking ability.
Well,
no,
the playmaking is elite, but the ball handling is not.
No, because they reference ball handling and playmaking separately.
He's a clumsy ball handler, bro.
Yeah, I wouldn't put ball
dribbling off his feet. We watched this for 23 years.
Yeah, I wouldn't put ball handling.
But elite playmaking. That's
the key.
It's good for a player who can be that size, but it doesn't change the fact that it's not that great.
Yeah, it says why MJ's team still has a shot. 5 Jordans is terrifying. It is. Because every possession has a closer, a stopper, and one of the best mid-range scorers ever. If the game slows down and becomes a half-court shot-making contest, Jordan's team gets dangerous. Yeah. And AI says, my pick, I'd take LeBron's in a 7-game series, 4 games to 3. So that's interesting. I wonder, and I promise we're going to get to the show in a second. And after this, after the show is over, I'm actually going to tighten down the question and say let's do this utilizing,
certain years,
not certain years, but different versions of the players from different seasons throughout their career.
From their best seasons.
And see how that goes. Yeah. Because, don't get me wrong. I'm not saying LeBron's team is roll. I think against Jordan, they lose 4-2. But I
think you put 3 2018 just sharp LeBrons changes it. That LeBron there. Yeah, that was the peak of not peak of athleticism, but peak IQ. Peak IQ, playmaking, determination. He wanted it.
Well, he knew he was him. I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm more of a proponent of that 2012, 2013 Bron. I think
I'm taking one of those. I need one of those.
You need one of those.
I need one of those.
I'm just saying 3 of the 2018s.
That dude was hell, bro.
Bro, man, the man was touching the top of the backboard.
Yeah, but 09 Bron was faster. He was a little bit.
He was faster.
So if I get one,
he got bigger in Miami.
Right. If I get one of those,
he didn't seem to lose any speed though. That's the crazy part.
Yeah, but he does because the lateral quickness was down. He couldn't defend Jason Terry. How's he going to defend Jordan?
So I look at it this way, right? And I always talk about this. When you look at those Miami Heat teams, those were the team. I think the best perimeter defensive team I've ever seen was the 96 Bulls, right? Second three-peat Bulls. Ron Harper.
Ron Harper and those guys were crazy, bro.
But in terms of turning defense to offense faster than anyone I've ever seen, those Heat teams, hands down, bro. All you need is
but it wasn't because of Bron.
One tip ball and Bron is catching the alley
but
on
that's
the other
not,
side.
But
and that's coming from Wade.
That was Dwayne Wade's defense.
That's Dwayne Wade. So imagine 5 LeBrons.
Right.
That could just toss it down there like, oh, bro, you got that.
Well,
they throw from the inbound like, nah.
So where I come up with the argument for the 5 Jordans is, like I was saying before, absolute terror on defense. Like, can you imagine the swarming shark, peak athleticism, 4.3 speed, 45-inch vertical Michael Jordan, like
4.3?
4.3 at Carolina, bro.
Damn, I didn't know that.
That's the dude.
But I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure.
Jordan, I mean, Bron running 4.4.
Bron was running fast, but being very, very large, it's just physics, so he'd be a little slower.
That's
but
what I'm. Yeah,
he probably ain't off by much, bro.
Yeah,
I don't
probably
see
the most important.
I think he ran. I think he ran it in high school because he played.
Yeah, I don't see a 4.4 at that size. Just getting going at that size, like having to uncrank your body. That's why Usain Bolt is so like scientifically phenomenal. Uncranking.
Yeah, but how many times we seen Bron jump over?
He claimed to run a 4.6.
How many times we seen? How many times we seen Bron jump over people, jump over Kevin Garnett, run past everybody? Like
meet bigs at the top of the block. Like, yo, I'm meeting
you're
you
not
high.
You're not gonna get, if you're looking for me to say Bron is not a freak athlete. Well,
that man can
you're looking in the wrong place because I'm not saying that.
Even Bean said Bron has the sickest 1 foot takeoff he's ever seen. Bean said that.
You catch that? That man only need 1 step.
Okay.
After that, bro, it's like get out the way.
Right.
Get out the way.
I mean, 1 foot takeoff is crazy, but I'm more impressed with off 2 feet. We saw what Dominique Wilkins was doing off 2 feet.
Dominique was different, bro.
That dude had like some type of thrusters in his Etonics or something. He was just like,
hey, shout out to Etonics, bro. Shout out Etonics.
Shout out Etonics, man. Okay, for real. Let's go ahead and get to the show. Salam, little sister.
Hi, Anna.
Hi. All right. Okay, guys, for real.
That was 30 minutes. No, I almost said 30. That was 20 minutes.
20 minutes of
that man derailed the whole show. Where'd he go? Come back in here, man. Come back into the chat.
That was a fire topic, though. I like that. Okay, let's get right to it. So, and I want to give a shout out to my brother Transformer, because
what I do,
he has been saying something as long as I've known him. I've known him for a long time now, and he has been saying this for a long time. And so we gotta give the shout. He said it before I heard MJ say it. So,
ooh, that's a good
recently,
one.
MJ,
we're done. We're done. That's a good question.
Yeah, we're not doing that. Recently, Michael Jordan was on an interview with Gayle King, and they were talking about his emergence at NASCAR and how he's starting to win there, and they were discussing all of his competitive nature, so on and so forth. And of course, we know that the biggest part that got the attention, at least from basketball fans, was his commentary that there's no such thing as a GOAT. And we'll play that stuff in a second, excuse me. But the first time we heard Michael Jordan say anything like this is about 6 or 7 years ago. Then he said it again recently. But the reason I'm bringing this up is because we heard that commentary from him, and it's got a lot of creators talking, a lot of basketball fans and such. And then we heard Rich Paul say something that I thought was very interesting, which kind of directly flies in the face of things that he has said often, many times previously. So anyway, I wanted to kind of start here with, as I said, giving a shout to my guy, Transformer. And I'm going to start it with the first clip. And this is Michael Jordan in an interview about 6 years ago. And then we'll kind of discuss that, and then we'll play what he said recently. So let's start.
Let's do it.
First of all, you're never going to say who's the greatest of all time. To me, I think that's more for PR and more for selling stories and getting hype. Jack and Tiger never played against each other. They never played in the same tournament. They never played with the same equipment. They never played with the same length of golf course. I never played against Will Chamberlain. I never played against Jerry West. To now say that one's greater than the other is being a little bit unfair. I think when you can see the similarities and you understand This is one way you can judge the two. How much impact did each change or evolve the game? Obviously, Jack won more during the time he played. Tiger evolved it to where it crossed a lot of different boundaries, where it's not just a white guy's sport. You know, the black guys, Afro-Americans, all the minorities play the game. And you play it at a level to where it generated so much interest financially that it grew the game from a financial standpoint. Now, does that constitute him being the greatest, or does that mean he's any less than Jack? I think it's unfair. Yeah, Jack probably has 18 majors and Tiger's got 14. And I think those are when, that's how people are judging certain things. I won 6 championships. Bill Russell won 11. Does that make Bill Russell better than me and make me better than him? No, because we play at different eras. So when you try to equate who's the greatest of all time, it's an unfair parallel. It's an unfair choice.
All right, so we got that, and let me just. I'm going to go ahead and follow up with his comments the other day, and then I will let Transformer rock and roll because I know he's waiting to get on this one. Pause.
When I say I wanted to retire and get to a quieter life, I wanted to get away from basketball in terms of what I represented in that arena and how big I've gotten, and it was such a huge burden for me. Here, I'm not in that same realm. It's still not the same as me playing in Chicago and those types of things. But it's something that I think keeps me alive.
When you say burden, what do you mean burden?
The burden of living a certain way, trying to maintain whatever everybody's perspective is for you, that is a burden. And then at some point in time you say, I'm tired of doing that.
Nothing left to prove.
Nothing at all.
Is there a teeny tiny part of you that misses basketball, that misses?
Oh yeah, 100%. It's not just a teeny, it's a huge piece. But I've compensated that feeling through NASCAR. But that urge to dream, that if I wish I can still pick up a basketball.
You would.
I would love to do that.
You
Believe
would?
me, my competitive juices has said, yeah, I would definitely love to do that.
Michael Jordan is 63 and wears many titles, though there is one he would prefer not to hold. Is there room for more than one GOAT in basketball?
There's no such thing as GOAT, to me.
No such thing?
Not to me. Yeah, it's only because I think we learn from other athletes, we progress the game. To say that one is better than the other is not really right.
Transformer, go, my brother.
I mean, you heard it from the
man.
Proclaimed GOAT, right? Everybody proclaims Michael Jordan. Or if you're a LeBron fan, you probably claim LeBron. Old school guys will claim Kareem. They'll claim Wilt Chamberlain. They'll claim Bill Russell, so forth and so on. As the eras progress going forward, somebody's gonna have a different GOAT. One, why? Who they saw, right? If you ask your great grandfather,
Paul George.
Whoa! If you
remember Paul George,
yeah, no, the dude played for the not Bobcats, the Wizards. What's that boy name? What's the kid name?
Oh no, he plays for the Hornets.
Was it Charlotte? I'm thinking of Charlotte.
Yeah, the number.
I'm thinking of Bobcats.
I cannot remember his name. Kid out of Alabama. But go ahead.
Yeah. But if you ask your great grandfather who's the greatest of all time, I bet they won't say Jordan.
No,
bet it.
Boy, that boy, the big O boy.
I'm telling you. In every era, you look at the 90s era, the 80s, the 90s era, those who saw Jordan, they'll say Jordan. Kids today, in 10 years, they're going to say LeBron because that's who they saw. That's who they witnessed. They saw live games. Brandon Miller, thank you, Ed Dog. They saw those live games of those guys playing at their elite level. They saw their career. They saw how it progressed. Me personally, I saw Kobe's entire career.
Right.
So that's my favorite player. That's my GOAT of all time. You know what I mean? That's how it plays. But to what Michael Jordan was saying is what I've been saying all along. It's so hard. The NBA has been around for 75 years, 75 long years.
Right.
Every decade or decade and a half, rules change. Circumstances change. Free agency changes. Trades change. The court, the way the game is played changes. The three-point line gets instituted. Now you're just discrediting everybody prior to the three-point line and at the beginning of the three-point line of the three-point shot, right? Now the Adam Silver comes in. He says he wants more offense. So now offensive numbers are inflated due to that time. So with time, rules, and everything changes, how can we compare today's player to a player from the 70s, from a player from the 60s, player from the 50s, players from the 80s, the 90s? It's not equal. So if you have an even playing field, and Bruce, I'll quote you on this. If we're both running track, I can run a 4.4, you can run a 4.4. But if you're on dirt and I'm on a track, I'm going to beat you because the field is not the same. You're going to get caught up in the dirt kicking up. That's going to slow you down. I'm going to cross that finish line before you. Is that fair to say I'm the fastest in the world? No, because if you would have been on that track, we're both crossing finish line at the same time. We both run a 4.4. It's an equal advantage. So when you want to talk greatest of all time, to another point, Jordan didn't play Wilt Chamberlain. Jordan didn't play Bill Russell. So theoretically, it's like, okay, can I take that same Bulls team and beat them Celtics that won 11 freaking championships with 5 Hall of Famers? Can I say that? Can you definitively say that? You can't. You can't say that, right? And that's a tough feat, right? Can I take the 73-9 Warriors, or can they beat the 72-10 Bulls?
No.
Can I say that? Can you definitively give an answer?
No, you can't, because they can't line up and go against each other.
You can't line up. So I always took it, and this is how I label the greatest by their eras. When rules change or a different regime comes in, that's your era. So through Jordan's era, that's his era. He's the greatest player of the 90s. He's the greatest, right? I mean, and I'm not breaking it up from decades. They don't have to go from 90s to the 2000s. But I'm saying from during your peak of athleticism, your prime, were you the best player during your prime? That's how you can de facto give it, because you can't take the prime Jordan and play a Wilt Chamberlain. He didn't play Wilt Chamberlain. Before Michael Jordan, the mythical awe, and like everybody's in awe of Michael Jordan. We were able to see him on TV, the presence, the jewelry that he wore, the clothes that he wore, everything followed to be like Mike. They had commercials, the commercial appeal, be like Mike. But boy, if Wilt Chamberlain was playing during Jordan's era, Wilt Chamberlain was giving that man a run for his money.
Yeah, I can see that.
50 points per game. You went to in like today, that would be crazy. That would be crazy. We'll be up in awe. Wilt Chamberlain's statistical categories. Bill Russell winning 11 championships. We're treating him like Tom Brady. Tom Brady has the most Super Bowls.
Yeah.
Bill Russell winning 11 in this era, de facto, it's over. The conversation will be over. So, credit to Jordan for saying it. I've been on this train for quite some time. Like I've been in the debates, but then I sat back. You know, as you get older, you kind of sit back and be like, did Jordan play against anybody else previously? Did Michael play against LeBron? You know what I mean? So what are we truly arguing? Are the true greatest of all time, or are we arguing our favorite player that we witnessed of all time?
No, so that's the thing, right? I'm gonna speak for me here, Transformer.
Yeah.
You know who my favorite player is.
Hakeem, your dream.
Right. That's my favorite player of all time, Hakeem. No question. But I'm not gonna sit here and tell you he's the GOAT. And I say that to say there's a lot of people who, by the statements they make, clearly don't understand what GOAT means. First of all, when they say my GOAT, how can you say my GOAT? They're either the GOAT or not the GOAT.
Yeah,
so
that's crazy.
No my GOAT.
No, that's crazy.
Just say my favorite player, right?
My GOAT sounds pause worthy.
Yeah, definitely. But that's why I say, though, a lot of people have no idea what GOAT means, right? Because there's no way anybody who knows anything about basketball can say Paul George is the greatest basketball player of all time. You just can't. It doesn't matter what you think. That is a definitively untrue statement. There's no way that statement can be defended.
That man was never the best in any season he ever played in.
That's right.
That's just like, what?
So this whole business of, oh, well, that's just their opinion. Let them have their opinion. No. A lot of people have stupid opinions. It's just not true. It doesn't matter what they think. Snead had to run, but we will definitely catch up with him later. But yeah, Transform and I, of course, are going to hold it down for y'all.
Absolutely.
The point is, a lot of people don't know what GOAT means, right? So here's the thing. I truly believe that when MJ is saying this, he's saying the right thing, right? Because we've also heard all the stories of how he talked to other people. He knew he was the GOAT. He said, don't mess with Black Jesus. He said that. He knew what he was. We know that when he walked into the Dream Team practices, new sheriff in town, boys, he knew what he was. And he was talking to arguably 2 of the top 5 greatest players of all time saying that. And that's when Larry Bird looked at Magic and said, it's over, Magic. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And don't get me wrong, Magic, you know how I feel about Magic. Shouts to him. Magic was not trying to hand it over until Mike forced him to, right? So the point I'm trying to make is I truly believe that Michael Jordan doesn't believe that he's not the GOAT, but he understands what's the right thing to say in this context. And also when he talks about his extremely competitive nature, when he's saying, well, I never got to play against those guys. I would love to have played against those guys, but I never got to, right? Also, when he says, like, you know, obviously he would have loved to play against LeBron. He did get to play against the Mamba. Think about it, right? Him and Kobe going at each other. Kobe freaking ruined his all-star finale, and he loved it. You know what I'm saying?
Beat the brakes off of him.
Right, because he's like, yo, competition. Like, this guy gets it. So he wasn't even mad about it, right? So I truly believe, I could be wrong, because obviously I don't know Jordan. I've never interviewed, I've never spoken to the man. I truly believe that he is saying the right thing in this context because he understands it's the right thing to say.
I would disagree.
Okay.
I would disagree. And this is the reason why. Not to say that you're wrong.
Mm-hmm.
This is why I disagree. When you get older, you look back at things a little differently.
Sure.
You're not the same person that was on that court. And for Jordan, this would have been, what, 30 years ago?
Yeah.
Well, 2003, if you want to count that. So that's like 23 years, right?
23 years.
But in his prime, we're pushing 30 years.
30 years ago, yeah.
30 years ago, right?
96, right? That's
96.
Yeah.
That was his last championship. So it's 30 years ago.
No, 98. But
98. Yeah.
Around that time is his prime. That's 30 years ago. But go ahead, bro.
When you look back at life, for example, you realize, damn, why did I do that?
Yeah.
Like, why was I acting a certain way? Right? Like, you're like, my ego got involved. My testosterone level was extremely high. I was the peak physical shape. Like, I wanted to be dominant. I wanted to be the best. I'll take weightlifting, for example. Back in 2012, I'll take that back. Yeah, 2013, 2014, 15, 16. My partner, Charles Miller, shout out Chuck. We used to go to the gym and we would lift crazy shit. Just do crazy numbers. Bench press. I'm talking, we have 405 pounds on our backs. We'll squat, stand up, take a foot off the ground, raise our knees in the air. We called it a Conan stomp. Stomp down, squat again.
Yeah, no.
I'll call Chuck now and be like, Chuck, what the F are we doing? And he'd be like, be honest with you, B, I haven't lifted past 225 pounds in like 3 years. Right? Because your mind changed. Like, you look at stuff a little differently. Like, God damn it. Like, we were on a different level back then. And now when you look back and you realize where you are now, you're like, damn, that was stupid. Like, not saying you are stupid, but like, that was stupid of me to make such a decision. I'll take Mike Tyson, for example. Mike Tyson, when he was in his prime, physically destroying everybody. Wanted to be the best, wanted to prove that he was the best. And shit, damn that, like, everybody was afraid of an Iron Mike. All like had every single belt and wanted every single belt. Mike Tyson, maybe this was about 2 or 3, 4 years ago. Somebody asked him a question. What did he think about being a champion? He was like, I'll take all them belts and throw them in the trash. Them belts mean nothing. Being a champion means nothing. I just wanted to be, I'm a fighter.
Yeah.
I just wanted to prove that I'm one of the best. Like, I belong in those rooms. I belong in those conversations. So in that case, I believe he's having that moment. Like, damn, I said that, but damn, I didn't get to play Wilt Chamberlain. I didn't get to play Bill Russell, right? When Larry and them Celtics were in their prime, I didn't really beat them. Right. When Magic and Kareem were in their prime, I didn't beat them. I didn't beat them in their prime. So, I wonder today what it would be like. And I'm pretty sure, knowing his ego, he probably like, oh, I'm probably beating him. But he doesn't definitively know. Like, that's nothing you can calculate, right? You know, but back then, you couldn't tell him nothing because them dudes, Larry was beating on that man for years. You know what I mean? The Pistons was beating on that man for years. Magic getting in everybody's way, right? But when he finally got on top, that's when he finally was like, oh, y'all, the sun is set. That's why it's a new sheriff. Jordan knew that. Your sun is set. I'm here now. Pippin's here now. We're ready. And I'm not trying to relinquish this title no time soon. And he didn't. I mean, that's my take on it. But I'm not saying that you're wrong.
No, I got you. And that's why we're here. We're here to talk it out. Real quick, let me respond to Ed Dog in the chat.
Oh,
Ed
Lord.
Dog, are you which Celtics team are you talking about? Are you talking about 07-08, the championship with Paul Pierce and them?
About what?
He says, why did the media say the Boston Celtics were a super team? Because they didn't say that. What's your excuse going to be? I'm not exactly sure what he's asking, but I'm trying to first verify which Celtics team he's referring to.
First of all, what that got to do with anything about the GOAT debate?
They're arguing about super teams in the chat. But let me say this.
My bad. I ain't even paying attention.
Yeah, let me say this real quick. Okay, Ed Dog. I don't know how many times I need to explain this to you. Players colluding and teaming up to avoid competition is not the same as organizations building a team. The job of a front office is to put together the best team with the best possible opportunity to win a championship. Players teaming up to avoid competition is not the same thing. Get it right.
Was Bill Russell a coach and a player?
At one point, yeah. I believe for the 69 championship.
Okay. These players are now GMs and players. Same difference.
No, you know what? And
GMs and players, bro.
Here's the thing I've always said, Transformer. I wouldn't have a problem with that if, and we're going to use LeBron for an example here.
I mean, because he is the example.
Okay. Don't see. And what I hate is LeBron wants to pull the strings, Pinocchio, right? He wants to pull all the strings. And when it doesn't go right, he's going to turn around and act like he had nothing to do with it. That's the problem. If you give players power to make decisions, you cannot hold them accountable for said decision-making when it doesn't go right. And then that front office person, right? The GM, the president, those guys get fired. So no, it's not the same.
Has the GM ever been fired on LeBron?
Not sure. I know plenty of coaches have.
No.
I would have to check. It's a good question.
Only coaches. Only coaches.
No.
A GM has never been fired under the tenure of LeBron. Maybe Cleveland. The beginning of Cleveland. I think his first stint in Cleveland.
I don't know if I believe that.
I think it's first stint in Cleveland. Did that GM get fired?
Absolutely not have the power. That's absurd.
Somebody fact check that. I think maybe if his first stint in Cleveland, a GM got fired.
Could be.
I think. I wish Sneed was here. He would know.
Yeah, he would know. I know, right?
Sneed would know.
But back to it. So Michael Jordan says what he says, right?
Mm-hmm.
And okay, cool. That's what he's saying. Again, I personally don't believe it, but you make a convincing argument for the possibility that over time he has look back at it and maybe change his outlook on it. Roy Ames is not the same thing. No one's going to convince me it's the same thing. Absolutely not. Because if you can't be held accountable for it, it's not. And when players do it, they're trying to duck playing each other. We know that LeBron was trying to duck competition. We know that everywhere he's been. Well, after the first Cleveland stint, and even during the first Cleveland stint. Matter of fact, you got to go back on this channel.
The whole Melo thing.
I did it. Yes, I did a show, and we have Melo on wax saying LeBron was trying to team up from his rookie year in the league. LeBron has been a coward. He's never wanted to face competition. He's always been trying to team up from the beginning. From the beginning, he was trying to team up. Melo said it. So this is not Bruce making stuff up because Bruce is a old head hater that just hate LeBron and live in the wax museum. Live in Project Pat. No. We're not saying that. You like I did that.
What? Why? Okay, pause, bro.
That was Ed Dog. That was for
why you gotta bring Memphis into this, bro?
That was for Ed Dog.
No, but I'm from Memphis.
I got love for you though.
I love Project Pat.
Project Pat for you.
What?
That wasn't for you. That was for Ed Dog. But can we go on?
But that's my brother.
Can we go on? I know it's your brother, man. You got to separate this thing for right now.
No.
When the show goes off, you go back to being your brother.
Well, I'm on the show. Ed Dog's not my brother. He's not.
Right.
Like, Jesus Christ.
Okay, but in all seriousness, though, right?
Yeah.
So, where was I? You got me all distracted. No, but that's right.
You're talking about the cowardice.
Yeah, LeBron has been trying to duck competition from the very beginning. And if we, if we remember, LeBron is on wax himself, also saying that he was trying to have involvement in the front office the first thing in Cleveland, but they wouldn't listen to him. So he's always been trying to do this. But anyway, not the point. The point is moving forward. So here's the thing. Mike said what he had to say. But what really now starts to get me, and I thought was very interesting, Clutch Sports, here's the other side of the coin, right? So we know this whole GOAT debate has been manufactured from the very beginning, right? They obviously, Kobe was gone, and they knew that, especially not Kobe was gone, when Kobe got in trouble around the mid 2000s, right? Was that 04, 05, 04? When he got in trouble,
Who?
LeBron
I'm sorry.
Kobe.
I was reading the comments.
Kobe.
05.
05.
04. No, 04. You're right. 04.
Right. During that playoff run.
Yeah,
he was back and forth the court. Yeah. So I think the league kind of saw the tea leaves, right? They're like, okay, Kobe, and he caught this SA case that's not going to be great for the women and the female fans and fans in general. Totally get it, right? Which oddly enough, dumped him, and Kobe ended up becoming even more loved after that. Awesome. Yeah. But not the point. So they had to figure out who the next face is going to be and really put the machine behind that. And of course, that became LeBron. And as such, with all that going on, you start pushing this GOAT narrative, right? The whole thing of, because basically, how long have we been saying that we've been seeing, they were looking for the next Jordan? And obviously LeBron is not the next Jordan. He's a very different type of player, but they were looking for that next guy. And LeBron has, in his defense, done a great job of being the face for, a couple of decades now. So got it.
I mean, you can damn near clearly say he succeeded. He is the next Jordan.
Okay, well,
I mean, as far as what they're looking for, he surpassed it.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, as far like money revenue, what they wanted out of a player, what they wanted their superstar to be, he did it.
So my thing is, when you say money, that's always iffy to me, because I don't think you can't compare dollar for dollar 90s money versus 2010s and 2020s money, right? Yes, there are, but you can't. You see what I'm saying, though, right? Like, a lot of people just count, well, LeBron made the league $100 billion and Michael Jordan made the league $10 billion. It's not, but you can't do that.
The thing is that LeBron doesn't get credit for is what we're doing right now.
Talk to me.
What are we doing?
We are talking about him.
We're debating him.
Oh, yeah, of course. But
you know what I mean? So as far as what they want out of a player, this is why they can't. It's hard. It's been so hard for them to let LeBron go. And it's been so hard for the NBA to move on from LeBron, because they have yet to find a person who is so polarizing.
Yeah.
So polarizing that no matter what he does, it's going to get conversation on every media wave, platform, podcast, news article, everything. Everybody's moving if LeBron says something.
Yeah,
That's what they wanted. So this is why I say he succeeded, because
you
can't, like, the man can't say a word.
Right.
He can't say a word.
Right. Quick side note, I think maybe they have found the next guy, and it's a surprising one.
It's going to be Wemby.
I never thought that, because I know you've heard me say that I didn't believe a foreign player could be the face, but I think we're going to see it for the first time.
Thanks to Zion, Morant.
Yeah, true indeed. But Wemby just different. But anyway, this is not about Wemby. So anyway, the whole GOAT thing, GOAT discussion, debate thing gets blown out of proportion by the NBA itself, the NBA media, fans, all of that. And then also with the advent of social media, right? And then, of course, YouTube and shows like this and so on. And the debate culture of sports TV on the whole, right?
Yeah.
Cold Pizza into First Take and so on and so forth, and all the other shows, and Undisputed and blah, blah, blah. And then you have major media mouthpieces, and Nick Wright, and Shannon Sharp, so on, Stephen A. blah, blah, blah. Everybody's talking about this whole GOAT thing, right? And then, of course,
that's what they wanted.
Yes. Yeah.
Talk about us. Because now you got to do multiple things, because some of us are like you. They do research.
Yeah.
Guess what? On the internet, you get what? Pay per click. On videos, footage, YouTube, you get paid per click. You get paid per view. NBA is collecting one way or another. They're somehow collecting off of said content. That's why, unlike the NFL, they let anybody, like, hey, you can show our stuff. Because guess what? We want you guys to come back, do research, redo them views, redo those clicks, redo Bleacher Report, all those openings that we're doing, because we got to fact check. Everybody wants to fact check. Like, man, did you fact check that? Go fact check that. They got paid.
Yeah.
They're getting paid. So like, LeBron is the most perfect thing that could happen for the NBA for that purpose.
Right.
Not saying the winning and all of everything on court is a different thing. But off the court, they found it.
Yeah.
And that's why they're finna once LeBron says, I'm out of here, they're gonna do the same thing for Wemby. Guarantee it. They're gonna do it.
Right. So then you have LeBron doing one of the most, what many people deem to be one of the most amazing things, and that's 2016 and him leading Cleveland to from being down 1-3. I don't know why people say down 3-1. That's not how that goes. When you're down, it's 1-3.
Yeah, when you're down, yeah.
Right. But people always say, come back from being down 3-1. Huh? When you're 3-1, you're leading.
You're winning.
Right.
Because you're saying the team, the person, you got to say their record first.
Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, but anyway, right. Bringing the Cavs back from a 1-3 deficit, first time we've ever seen that in history, to win the world championship. And following that, that's when we heard this.
That one right there made me the greatest player of all time.
For so many reasons.
I was super, super ecstatic to win one for Cleveland because of the 52-year drought. Like, I was ecstatic. Like, obviously, I showed that the first wave of emotion was when everyone saw me crying. Like, that was all for 52 years of everything in sports going on in Cleveland. And then after I stopped, I was like, that one right there made you the greatest player of all time. Everybody was just talking how they were the greatest team of all time. Like, they was the greatest team ever assembled. And for us to come back, the way we came back in that fashion, I was like, you did something special. That's probably one of the only times in my career I felt like, oh shit, like you did something special. I haven't really had time to really like sit back and think, but that was a moment.
That's fair. That's fair to say.
So a lot of people.
Did you hear the key word that he said before you go? Did you hear the key word that he said?
What was the key word? What did you identify as the key word?
He said, I was the greatest player of all time. That's how I felt. That's how I felt. So that's his opinion of himself on how he felt in that moment. But that's fair for him to say.
He also said it since then, though.
But I'm just saying, like,
what I'm saying?
You're posting that clip. I'm responding to that clip.
I got you.
Everybody wants to play that clip, like, oh, he said he was the greatest of all time. But then you didn't hear what he said after that. That's how I felt in that moment.
Right.
And that's how I look back at it. I'm like, because I mean, everything was going against him. And for him, Bruce, you good? Oh, snap. I think we lost Bruce. But anyway, for the public, that's how he felt in that moment, right? You get into that moment to where you like, okay, all the odds are against me. We're playing a 73-9 team. There you go, Bruce. Welcome back.
Not bad. I don't know what happened there.
You're playing a 73-9 team. Steph Curry's the next. They're trying to he's trying to be the next face. He's the Derek Jeter of the NBA. These guys look untouchable. They're up 3-1. Damn, I'm about to lose to these guys back to back, right? And in that moment, he was like, "Bro, we battled back, down 1-3, 1-3 straight. I not only did that, I beat the team that everybody said was unbeatable, but I also brought Cleveland a drought championship. And that moment made me feel like I'm the greatest player of all time. That's how I felt." That's all he said. So I'm the de facto GOAT. Like if he's like, I'm the de facto GOAT of all time, there's no question.
Well,
that's a different statement.
Again, he has said it since then. Let me ask you, do you believe that he believes he's the greatest player of all time? Because I don't think he believes that.
I can't tell another man how they believe, bro.
No, I mean, if you had to make an assessment, do you think he believes that? And I don't think he does, and I'll tell you why after you go.
Go ahead. I mean, because I can't answer that question.
Okay.
I'm just saying, in that moment, I probably would have felt like I'm the greatest player of all time.
So my thought on why I don't think he believes it is because he's trying so hard to push it instead of, and I've said this constantly, just go out there and let your work prove it, right? But he's constantly he's got to tell us. His manager and his team got to tell us. His media plans have to tell us. He has to go around, and even when he's not at basketball games, and he's shown on the jumbo, he got to do his king thing and all that. And I'm like, if you were really what you think you were, you wouldn't need all these extra machinations. You would just go out and do the work like MJ did.
But you're missing the key facto. But not saying you're wrong. Two things can be true, and this is what I'll say. Right. What you said could be true. But if he doesn't, he loses a lot of money.
Does he really?
Yes.
Because if he focuses, okay, let me ask you this, right? Kobe made a hell of a lot of money hooping, right? Hell of a lot of money hooping, and off the court, on and off, even after going through everything he went through, right?
Correct.
Was he out there talking all this stuff, or was he locking in, mastering his craft, and then dominating on the floor? Because I'm a firm believer that if you do that, the money will come, and we saw it.
But would Kobe be a billionaire while he playing?
No. But also when he came in the league in 96, right? The money was different.
I mean, and that's fair, right?
Yeah.
That's also fair. You know, I mean, we could probably do the math and be like, okay, inflation numbers, what would Kobe's numbers be? But Kobe got a lot of his money overseas. That man was an overseas god.
But why? Think about it. And you're right. Kobe made tons of dough in China. Why is that?
Because he's relatable over there. The man spoke 5-6 different languages.
Oh, yeah, but it's not that. The reason that he made the money in China is because if you ever notice, right? East Asian people, Chinese people, Korean people, Japanese people, on the whole, I'm going to make a generalization here, but stay with me for a second. When they do something, they are so innately focused on the details and mastering the craft. For instance, I'm going to go back in the wax museum here further than I normally do. The samurai, some of the greatest warriors in history, they had a whole martial art dedicated simply to drawing your sword from the scabbard. An entire martial art dedicated on that, right? They're shooting 500 to 1,000 arrows a day, right? Yeah. Everything they do, it's broken down to the most minute level and mastery of the craft. And that is why there is that love, adoration, and obsession with Kobe in East Asia. The winning and the mastery of the minutest of the details. That's what that's about.
That's fair.
It's not the language piece, which I'm sure Kobe.
I'm just like other countries as well, but like
right.
But that China part makes perfect sense.
Yeah, so that's what that's about. Yeah. But and I get you again. Two things can be true, but yeah. So where was I? Wow, sorry.
We were talking about. Oh, you got it. You picked it up.
No, go ahead. Where were I? Lost my train.
No. We were talking about the, why does he need to show it, and why does he need
right. And so I bring that up to say, and again, he doesn't have to be Mike. He doesn't have to be Kobe. He be his own person, and that's fine. But I just say, like, if you focus, master your craft, and focus on that, everything else is going to fall into place, and the money is going to be just fine. That's what I'm saying.
Just fine. Or you want to maximize every freaking dollar you get.
He's still going. He still got his dough. You know why? Because he would have won even more. He would have won even more if he'd have truly focused on mastering the craft more so than all the ancillary things. He would have won even more. Because we can argue that there may not have ever been anyone more physically gifted in the league than LeBron. Maybe Wilt. Maybe MJ. But LeBron is right there at the top in terms of physically gifted people. But he didn't master
the duration of time.
Skill set.
Yeah.
Right. So that's my argument. But so we have LeBron here telling us how he is the greatest of all time. Now, Rich Paul, this is where it gets interesting. So we remember going back to the very beginning of this thing, the whole thing was Michael Jordan telling us there's no GOAT, so on and so forth. Now, let me ask you, when you think about Rich Paul and his interviews and his podcast, what do you think about with Rich Paul in terms of the things that he says?
Shrewd operator.
What else?
Shrewd operator.
That's good. I like that remix. Shrewd operator.
Oh man, Rich Paul is a funny guy, bro.
Agreed.
I mean, he's in the business of drawing the business for LeBron.
Oh, okay.
He's in the business of pumping up the machine that is LeBron James. Rich Paul isn't who he is without Sir King James.
Raymond.
So he's going to do his best, absolute fire best, to make sure that the King James narrative gets pushed the way it's pushed.
And by the way, I'm not mad at any of that. That's his job. That's
literally his job.
Yeah. So I'm A-okay with that transformer. I want to make it clear. Yeah. He does his job and he does a great job at it. But there's a reason I'm bringing it up.
Go ahead.
He is on nearly every interview. He finds a way to try and tell us how or why LeBron is the GOAT, right? Michael Jordan didn't have to deal with this, didn't have to deal with that. LeBron is the first to do this or the last to do that. Cool. Cool, got it. So Michael Jordan does this thing with Gayle King. There's no GOAT. And then all of a sudden, it's weird. It seems like the tune changes from Rich Paul. But let's hear just a couple of quick snippets from things that he said previously, and then we'll listen to what he said following Michael Jordan's interview with Gayle King.
LeBron's antlers is in platinum and Michael's may be in gold. Why? Because when you think about, he had to be compared to Mike. Who did Mike have to be compared to?
The Jordan-LeBron debate ever going to end?
It ain't gonna end, but Bron's a GOAT.
So that's just two examples. I got to it too late. I didn't have time to really go and pull out all the different examples from all different places. But we all know when Rich Paul is on an interview, he's going to find a way to get it in there that LeBron is the GOAT, right?
Oh,
and again, right? Oh,
that's crazy.
Right. My bad. But again, shout out to Rich Paul for doing his job at an extremely high level. That's his job. I'm good with it.
The man's probably like the GOAT agent.
He may be.
That's another mantle, bro. Like, right. The GOAT agent.
No, who was it? Man, Michael Jordan's agent that he had when he was playing. That dude was the GOAT agent because he was also like Patrick Ewing's agent and all that.
Nah.
Last name
Kirk Cousins
was a pro.
Kirk Cousins' agent is the GOAT agent.
Is that Don Yee? Is he Kirk Cousins' agent?
Good question. Ed Dog, fact check that.
Yeah, who's
Kirk Cousins? Kirk Cousins' agent, David Falk.
No, David Falk was Michael Jordan's agent. And
he's talking about Jordan. Okay.
Yeah.
Kirk Cousins' agent deserves an Emmy, an Oscar, a freaking what's the Nobel Peace Prize award. That man has been keeping Kirk Cousins paid for his whole career with nothing to show for it.
Since he left Washington. Guaranteed deal after guaranteed deal.
Guaranteed deal.
He got him a guaranteed deal coming off a torn Achilles.
Bro,
how real is that?
The GOAT.
How real is that?
You crown that man, dog.
Yes. And RJ Rader, you 100% right. Goats don't have antlers, they have horns. I think he thought he was sounding smart when he said that, but whatever.
Yeah, players mess up. Go ahead.
Right. So that's Rich Paul. Obviously, we know that everywhere he goes and damn near every interview, he finds a way to try and get into the and in fairness to him, people ask him. So he's got to respond. And again, it's his job, but he's always finding a way to tell us how LeBron is the GOAT. So now here's Rich Paul following Michael Jordan's commentary about there not being a GOAT.
I look at that. I like it, actually. I like it. I think comparisons are the thief of joy. I said this before. And I think having that GOAT conversation, one, gives the haters an out, right? Especially the LeBron haters, because he has so many of them. It gives them an out to say, oh, and it dampens the greatness that we're witnessing by players, especially that player, but players. And when you talk about the greatest of all time, there's very few guys that can actually really have that conversation. There's a lot of guys having the greatest of all time conversation, and they wasn't even like the goodest of a moment.
Their era.
First of all, goodest is not a word.
I know. I want to assume that there was a reason he was saying that. Why does Rich Paul lie so much? That's my first question. Why does he lie so much?
Because never mind.
Yeah, he lies a lot. Like I've done shows completely dismantling line by line the lies that this dude tells when he's talking. And again, you know how I feel about people lying because it's personally insulting to me. You're playing me like I'm stupid when you lie, as if we can't fact check you. Like, don't do that. But I thought it was interesting that when he was talking about the LeBron haters, and I'm like, okay, let's say LeBron does have a lot of haters, right? People call me a LeBron hater. I'm not a LeBron hater. I'm a LeBron truth teller. But there are some LeBron haters out there. Cool.
Oh, there's plenty of them.
Yeah, for sure. But here's the thing, though. How can he say that knowing that him and his people and the LeBron crew are the biggest haters there are? Those people hate everybody. Those people hate Steph. Those people hate Kobe. Those people hate Mike. They hate every fan of those people. It is absurd the amount of hatred that the LeBron crew has. If you're not wearing LeBron knee pads, they hate all of us. It's absurd. They hate every player that they think could possibly be a threat to LeBron.
Be a threat to LeBron.
Yes. So
I get it.
Do you?
Because I get it.
Okay.
I 110% get it.
Okay.
And Ed Dog, my brother, he can fact check this too. You couldn't tell me nobody was greater than Kobe. Back when Kobe was playing, I hated LeBron while Kobe was playing. I didn't like him because he was a threat. I didn't like threats. I didn't like it. He was coming in and his whole stardom, this whole taking over the King James. I didn't like it. I didn't like it until Kobe said, I'm done. Sayonara. I finally started to appreciate LeBron James's game and what he's doing in his career because I was such a huge fan of Kobe. You couldn't tell me Jordan was better than Kobe. You couldn't tell me Wilt was better than Kobe. You couldn't tell me Hakeem, your dream, was better than Kobe, even though Kobe learned from Hakeem.
Right,
you know what I mean?
Right.
You couldn't tell me nothing. But that was just my blindfolds on because I only saw Kobe from 1996 all the way to 2016.
Right.
And you couldn't tell me nothing was greater than Kobe Bryant in his career. So in a sense, I get it. I kind of understand it. But this level, but we're also in a different era, Bruce.
Right.
These folks are next level, bro. I'm talking next level hatred.
Yeah.
I'm talking with freaking burn jerseys, doing all that. I don't got to do all that. If I don't like the player, I mean, there's not a player that I just genuinely just don't like. I like the game of basketball. I played the game of basketball. I like watching the game of basketball. I have found appreciation for every single player. I have appreciation for every single player that I've witnessed during my lifetime. But when Kobe was playing, Allen Iverson, I didn't like T-Mac, I didn't like Vince Carter, I didn't like LeBron, I didn't like Dwayne Wade when they played. 06, I hated Shaq. You couldn't tell me nothing about anybody opposing Kobe being Bryant because I was that hardcore of a fan, right? But in 2016, it all changed. I'm like, damn, the sun is set. That man grabbed the ball and said, that's it. And I sat back and was like, damn, I was an asshole. You know what I mean? So I get it.
Know what? Quick note. I just thought about this as we were talking and then talking about the haters. Charles Tabansi, host of Dreamers Pro Show, shout out Charles. He literally got a death threat from LeBron fans because he criticized LeBron.
Next level.
That's the nerve to talk about other people being LeBron haters. This is what I talk about.
But back then, when I was hating everybody with Kobe Bryant, the keyboard warriors didn't exist yet. Nowadays, you gotta
transform.
That's a keyboard warrior.
Like you said, Kobe was your guy. Nobody could tell you anything, right?
Yeah.
Cool. Respect that. But I know you, and I know you're not going to be out here threatening to kill somebody over somebody you never met and has no idea you exist. And that's no disrespect to you. We're just talking about the man.
You're right.
Best.
I don't even want to fight. What am I gonna fight you for?
Right. Okay. And as you bring up the fighting, Shannon Sharp, an old man with 2 replaced hips, was willing to fight publicly over LeBron. You don't think that this is abnormal?
Nah, that was with T Morant talking shit.
Remember, it started off when he was about to get into it with the Grizzlies players, and Steven Adams came over there, and Shannon like, what, right? And then T Morant got involved in it from the side, but it started off with the Grizzlies players. So I say to say, and no disrespect to Shannon, because we know he got old man strength, right? But you got 2 replaced hips, and you ready to fight professional athletes in their prime over LeBron? What's wrong with you?
I don't think he was just arguing with Steven Adams. He wasn't about to fight. He was about to fight T.
He was ready to go. Okay.
Not Steven Adams.
Even still, T Morant, you're willing to fight over this man. That regardless of who you're willing to fight, you're willing to fight over this man.
In Shannon Sharp's defense, a fandom moment turned into a personal moment when certain things were said in that argument.
So
Shannon don't flip over players. He don't flip over players like that.
So,
but when you come at him a different way, or you say something that okay, now you pushed it. That's when Shannon Sharp tends to flip out.
Listen,
because I'm pretty positive. I mean, I've watched Shannon for like damn near my whole lifetime. I've seen enough of Shannon to know he's not going to flip over something like small. It's got to be something that attacked him personally, or something the way you said something to him in the midst of an argument. Right? I mean, even seeing him with Shannon Sharp, he didn't snap on. I mean, with Skip, he didn't snap on Skip until it got personal.
Right.
Like when he started challenging him at like personally, like not you going after me, my Hall of Fame career, bro. What is you on?
No, that's different. And
you know what I mean?
Look, again, I'll use myself, my athletic self as an example. You know how I feel about Dream, Bird. Magic, right? Yep. All these guys, love all these guys as players. They were absolutely incredible. Fueled my.
Do you love them?
No. That's why I said exactly what I said. I love all these guys as players, right? I don't love them. I don't know them.
Go ahead, bro. My bad. All right.
Maybe Dream as my brother in Islam. You know, I got love for that. But no, it all seriously.
LeBron said he turned Muslim though.
LeBron ain't say that, man. You know why he'll never say that? Because he likes his wine.
He does love his wine.
So he'll never say that. He'll never do that. But anyway, and no disrespect to him. If that's not for him, that's not for him. There's no compulsion in Islam. You can't force somebody. But anyway, not the point. The point is, regardless of all of that, these are my favorite players. There's nothing anybody could say that's going to make me fight over these dudes, right?
Nothing. It shouldn't be.
And somebody puts their hands on me.
Yeah.
Now we got a different thing because I have to defend myself or whoever else. Right?
Absolutely correct.
Say what the hell you want to say, man, and I'll just whatever, man. All right, yeah, okay.
Yeah, absolutely correct.
Yeah, but if you put your hands, now we got a bigger problem. So I say that to say, like, it's absolutely absurd that Rich Paul is going to talk about how LeBron has so many haters and this, that, and that. Like, come on, man. You're not keeping it 100 there.
But you know, two things can be true.
Okay,
he could have a lot of haters. They're just not on the level of the Jordan haters.
Right.
Like I've never, because you got to think most of LeBron fans are mainly in their late 30s, 40s, grew up in the 90s, the 80s, to where we don't play that type of mess because that's considered a real threat.
Yeah.
Most of these LeBron fans are younger 20s, early 20s, mid 20s, early 30s, and they grew up in a social media era, had COVID along with them to like actually sit back and like feel like they're tough enough to make these type of threats. These dudes these days can't fight. Me and you can knock out 25, I mean, 25-year-olds. Them boys don't fight.
No.
They Twitter fingers, text messaging, threaten you virtually.
Yeah.
But when I see you in person, Bruce know what time it is. You serve. I know what time it is. I serve. I'm from Memphis, Tennessee.
Not playing.
That's all we had was hands. We didn't have guns at 16. Well, I'll take that lot back. Take that lot back.
Right.
But you know what I'm saying? Like we wasn't toting freaking what they call them Dracos at 12 years old. Like we wasn't, bro, you had to fight.
Right.
It was, hey, you meet up in the park. Hey, man, hey, you got your gang. They got their gang. Hey, man, they got to duke it out, bro.
Yeah.
After that, tap it up or whatever the case may be. We move on.
Yeah.
These dudes don't do that. So guess what? They use their Twitter fingers to make threats. That person wasn't from the threat Dreamers Pro in person.
My man said
Dreamers Pro probably got that man probably got the mind of an ex-Marine that been shot 5 times. That man probably would have went like killed that dude. Like, you gonna do what? And it's over for that young blood. Like, man, why are you threatening him?
It's crazy. But yeah, so back to the Rich Paul thing. The other thing that kind of gets me is now that Jordan has made it clear, like there's no GOAT, it's just not a thing. Now Rich Paul all of a sudden is backing down. He likes that. He's backing down off of the GOAT argument when that's what he's been doing for years. I didn't like that at all, Transform. That was like the biggest thing that stood out to me through this whole thing. I know we've taken a long time to get to this point, but that's what I really want to discuss. Am I wrong here for this?
Maybe, and just maybe.
Okay.
He's like, let's be bygones. Truce. That's probably his like, is this a truce? Because if he said it, all his fans are going to follow him. Most of them, maybe. They're going to follow him. Like, hey, man, Jordan said it.
I mean, I believe Jordan is the GOAT.
Truce. You know what I mean? Maybe I can be like, all right. He probably texting LeBron, hey, man, you heard what Jordan said? Hey, we cool now? Can we back off a little bit? Because guess what? LeBron's career is ending. So there's not much more you like in where you have LeBron at in the Mount Rushmore or however you want to rank your top 10. Where you have him is where you have him. Unless they win this year. Some people may move him around, but you have him where you have him.
They better not win this year, but go ahead though.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, prayerfully.
Well, I mean,
praise be to Allah if we do.
Boy, that'd be something. That would You know what?
It'll
It's
be
always all praises due to Allah, but I would not be happy about it.
I will be unbearable on this show for
I know
365
you
days.
would be having to deal with that and the damn Navy song every day. No. Mm-mm.
That 6-month gap, if y'all could try to beat us in December this year, that 6-month gap, I'm gonna be unbearable, dog. Unbearable.
I feel you.
But yeah, man.
I would be as well.
No, absolutely. Y'all may win next year, man. Y'all got a nice little lineup coming in the Army.
And we'll see.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think it's real interesting that all of a sudden Rich Paul is trying to back down now. And I'm curious if we're going to hear any more GOAT talk going forward from LeBron, especially in the, being that the whole thing of Michael Jordan really trying to shut it down. I think that's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, but then the reporters need to back down. The interviewers need to back down.
Sure.
Because
asking that question now.
You would stop asking that question.
Yes, you're right.
Right? Because now that's going to force the hand well, damn, I feel like I'm the greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Then now we're going to have this conversation again. Well, LeBron didn't relinquish. He didn't back down, but the reporters started it.
Mm-hmm.
But I do feel like I'm the greatest of all time. Does that make me the greatest of all time? No. And we'll take this whole conversation now. Now we're back at square one.
No, hopefully this is the last time we have to have it. Well, I guess.
No, it won't be.
It's going to come back up, as you said, if the Lakers win another championship. But more so, if the Lakers win another championship and LeBron plays a LeBron-like role in said championship. Not necessarily leading in everything like he used to, because he can't physically do it anymore. Yeah. But if he has a few big games en route to it and is a heavy contributor, you know what I'm saying? Then that discussion will have to be had again. Like I said, I don't believe there's anything he can do for me. Yeah. But the discussion would have to be had.
If he plays the way he's playing now and they win it, that's going to move a lot of pieces of the puzzle. The gap shortens. But then again, that's a conversation that's not true. It's not true because it's like, how does that make him greater than Wilt? How does that make him greater than Jordan? He didn't beat Jordan to get that title. He didn't beat Bill Russell. He didn't beat Larry Bird. He didn't beat Magic. He didn't beat Kobe. He didn't beat Shaq. He didn't beat those other dominant teams to prove that he's the greatest of all time. Now, as far as the Mount Rushmore and where you put him in the top 10, oh yeah, that's going to move. Oh, he's for sure going to move in a lot of people's top 10s if he wins that way. Now, he may not get MVP, and that may dilute it a little bit, but the argument for somebody moving him in their top 10 would be the fact that this man is 41 years old and he's putting up 21, 7-7 on a Lakers championship team. They're gonna be like, yo, I mean, we've never seen anybody past 40 average more than 9 points per game, let alone make the postseason. Let alone win the championship.
That's a great stat. I like that.
That would be crazy. Right. As far as your top 10s are concerned.
That's a really good freaking stat. See, that's why you here, man. that's why you my brother. That's why you're here. Because you do stuff like that. That's a great one. I hadn't even considered. Like, obviously, we know that nobody has been able to do at this point what LeBron is doing at this age. But to that point, that was a great stat. But let me also say this. Quick side note, right?
What's up?
While, again, two things can be true. We have never seen anybody at LeBron's age do what LeBron is doing. However,
there it is. I told you throw that word in.
Well, because context has to be brought, right? And here's the context. LeBron did not have to play most of his career getting the physical punishment guys from previous era got. And that's why it was so much harder for guys in the previous eras to, number one, play as long, and number two, play at a high level towards the end because of the way they physically got abused throughout the course of their careers.
But that doesn't dilute.
Of course, medicine and sports science and all that stuff, no doubt about it.
But that to me, that doesn't dilute that he's still athletically doing the things that other athletes do. The jumping, the bouncing, like that, that's wear and tear on his own. Yes. Like, you don't see a lot of athletes jumping that high all for 20 straight years.
Right.
That impact on your knees and your joints, and the fact that he was able to maintain that throughout that entirety, that's crazy. Folks are freaking tearing Achilles just taking a step wrong. You know what I mean? Knee injuries and stuff like that. Kids in his era. The Tyrese Halliburtons, the Jason Tatums with the same medicine, same treatment, same time frame, and they grew up in this this time frame
Mhm.
are dealing with even worse injuries than he has. And he's still playing the most freakish type of basketball. Jumping up, like still windmilling, bro. How are you still windmilling? That doesn't make sense.
No.
Vince Carter was barely scraping the rim.
Yeah, it wasn't.
And he's one of the most high-flyingest dunkers we've ever seen.
Yeah.
This man was barely scraping the rim at this age. This man, LeBron, is windmilling.
By the way, as you
Make it make sense. And we don't condone in the whole you guys are about to put in the chat because they're about to put it in there.
I don't want to hear nothing about that.
Don't want to hear nothing about it.
I don't say that. I want nothing. No.
But yeah. So I mean, to what you said, I mean, you have a point. You know, what I mean, the physical banging and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But it's not like he didn't. And he still isn't jumping up and down. He's landing on them same feet, them bow-legged feet of his, and doing the same thing.
Yeah.
Right?
No,
So-
and listen, I wanted to make sure I gave him credit for.
Oh, that's
to
a
your
good
point.
one.
Yeah, that's a great one. To your point, doing things that we've never seen before at this age. I'm just saying, you know,
And taking care of your body does matter. You look at the older guys.
Absolutely.
You look at Jordan. Like what would Jordan be if he didn't smoke cigars and drink liquor like that?
Oh, who knows?
What would he be?
Great
What would
one,
Charles Barkley be
75.
if he didn't get fat? What would Shaq be
Mhm.
if he had Kobe's mentality and took care of his body?
Right.
Like, you know what I mean? So like LeBron was just the one that said, bro, I am 100%. And that's why I think he's still like he loves the game so much, and that's why he still plays it. Because that's a different mindset that you have to consistently maintain a diet, all this training, this therapy, all this treatment. You have to redo that every season. That shit's hard. That shit's hard. Like to go on a diet plan, getting ready for a show and doing that for 2 to 3 months.
Yeah, for sure.
You get to pig out after that.
Yeah.
LeBron can't do that.
No, he doesn't get to do that. Right.
I can't pig out.
Mhm.
So
he got to keep the discipline. No, listen, respect due for all that, Transform, and I mean it. I'm not just saying it. Respect due for all that. I'm just saying that, you know, we can take into account the different factors. And
I mean, and there's a lot.
Yeah, that's all.
There's good positives and there's negatives.
Yeah, but he is still doing the damn thing, and respect to. And quick side note, Dr. J, I think at 63, he dunked. It's on YouTube. You can go find it. Obviously,
Really?
the game, but yeah, because somebody asked him, can he still dunk? And he did it, and he was old.
I mean, it's not that hard if you're already 6'8". I mean, you're right there at the rim. You just got to leap.
But to your point, though, you know, it's the explosiveness and the taking off from the knees and the ankles at that age.
I want to see Dr. J try to dunk after running up and down the court for 30 minutes.
He said he's not doing that anymore. No,
exactly.
He recently asked him. He said, "No, that's it." You know, he said that's it. But no. So look, that is where we are, guys. With all of this, it's time to open these phone lines up, man. Let's do it. 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Let's get some calls in here. Yes.
But before you guys call in, because I know you're about to call in right now as I'm saying this, man, hit that like button, man. Y'all been holding this chat down.
Yes,
you guys have been viewing it. You stuck with us through the entirety of the show. Yes. Hit that like button. If you like what we're saying, hit that subscribe button, man. We're here to push content to you guys. We're doing this on a daily basis with the thoughts, the ideas, and pushing out this content that you guys are looking like you enjoying because you guys are flooding the freaking comments with questions. So absolutely, man. Call in, but please hit that like button. Stop what you're doing, swallow what you're chewing. Boom. Thumbs up. There we go.
There you go.
Call
and
in.
By the way, just so y'all know, this show would have been 20 minutes shorter had figure drawing 4912.
Bro.
Not hit us with one of the illest early show questions ever that derailed us for about 20 minutes. So we love that. Thank you.
Like the stream will have a Zion physique.
Whoa.
A rise of vibes. Crazy, yo. Great tone. You came in here with a Suns parlay, bro. What you got going on, man?
Oh, I don't gamble, so I couldn't tell you.
Hey, Nino, what if we'll cut half those women
I saw that.
But no, he wouldn't be as great.
Right.
He wouldn't be as great.
Yeah.
That's what kept him happy.
The only one I'll say, if Magic cut half those women out, maybe we get like 5 or 6 more seasons of him.
Bro, I mean, because that's a lot of wear and tear doing halftime.
Yeah. I'm talking about the monster, though.
Oh.
Nino, what up? What up?
Oh. Oh,
what
God.
you know?
Well, this what us LeBron guys been saying, bro. it's been a lot of disingenuous stuff on both sides. I gotta admit.
Say again. Say that again. I'm sorry.
I see. I'm glad the Transformer heard. I said there's been a lot of hypocrisy on both sides.
Okay.
Transformer cut it straight down the pipe. I'm glad he heard.
Damn. Okay. All right. Go ahead.
Cause now you said something and taught me.
Okay.
And it made me think it's a bunch of that stuff go on.
Okay.
When was MJ labeled the GOAT? And how many championships did he have?
So
0 and 88.
Gilbert said yeah, go ahead.
Now, see, one person answering the question and one person doing that LeBron stuff.
No, I don't. The reason I'm saying, don't play me like that, Nino. No, I don't have a definitive response for you because I know that I heard Bob Knight say that in '84 when he coached him on the Olympic team, which was crazy because he hadn't even played in an NBA dribble yet. But then I know that I also heard it said following his first championship in '91. So, I'm going to defer to Transformer here on this, but I know it sounds like I'm hemming and hawing, but I honestly don't know for sure when's the first time I heard that.
Before his first championship, I think it was 88 or 89.
Okay.
Yeah. That's when they called him the GOAT.
I know around that time that people were saying that he's not as great as Magic and Bird because he doesn't make his teammates better. He's just a great scorer and he's never going to be a winner. So that's why I'm like bumping up against you saying that you heard that around that time.
Yeah.
But go ahead, Nino.
So the point was, and I think this was, and y'all kind of alluded to it. The man got some kind of power or something. I don't know. I ain't know. I think every human is human. But I gotta give it to MJ. The man got some kind of tone with his basketball.
Okay.
So the only problem I'm having here is what if MJ, because you know who I blame for this? I blame one man for it, and he got a lot of money out of it.
Okay.
When all this stuff started,
Thank you, Tay.
And Bron was
88.
25, and they was, Bron can't do this. Not let him get better. Oh, he'll never be this. What if the GOAT come out right then and say, hey, man, cut it. No GOAT. There's no GOAT debate. You got to let these guys progress. Kobe said it. Kobe called out to all when everybody was criticizing Bron. Kobe, well, I guess MJ passed it to Kobe then. Maybe that happened. But I believe if MJ would have said it, a lot of this stuff would have been cut out a long time ago. Because I'm a little... Okay, I remember the Wizards MJ. I'm trying to give y'all my timeline.
Sure.
So we come up knowing the MJ effect. We all wanted to be MJ. But we didn't get to see it like we seen Bron.
Okay.
This is the first time we really getting to see MJ boys mean some real, like, okay, how we say Bron boys mean something in the league now? MJ boys still got some strike to it. Because Reed never heard Rich Paul sound like that.
Right.
Yeah. And it helps that the fact that Michael Jordan doesn't talk.
Mm-hmm.
So that's when your words are more powerful.
Yes.
You don't talk a lot.
Right.
But
so
we've been craving to hear from you from all this time.
Mm-hmm.
And when you finally say something, boy, the world will shut down.
Facts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cold. I just want to. So that was just my point. I want to throw in there. What y'all think if MJ would have came out earlier?
Mm-hmm.
And do y'all? Because he might have that enough power to be like, hey man, y'all could it. Like Kobe tried to do, but it was already too hot then.
I don't think.
What y'all think? About that?
I gotta disagree with you, Nino, and the reason why.
Okay.
I think no, it's not for the reason you think. I think the reason why is MJ. I think he cares deeply about the NBA. And I think the people in the NBA front office were told him, hey, MJ, man, this is good.
It's a marketing tool.
Don't shut this down.
Okay.
This is a huge marketing tool.
I agree. I agree with what you're saying, Nino. I do. Yeah. But for the point of the league would have reached out to MJ and said, don't do that, man. That's what I think. I kind of
got lost in there, Bruce, because you always tell me you got to look a little bit above the actual game. They're doing a lot of business. They let some bad stuff go because they getting paid off of it. Y'all do, man, y'all got it. Y'all right. Appreciate the call.
Appreciate absolutely, man. Thank you, brother.
Hold it down.
All right, man.
Yeah, I mean, to Tay's point, like Jay-Z, and I think I'm about to say what I think he's talking about.
Like
Jay-Z had an interview with quote me, Tay. I don't know who the interviewer was, but he asked him about battle rap and what he considers it today.
Mm-hmm.
And Jay said, I think, battle rap should stop because of like the social media aspect and things like that. But then you look at like, really? You think it should? Because that whole Nas situation, bro, that was crazy. Like that whole, the 50 Cent, like that was crazy, right?
Mm-hmm.
And so you look at that, like if Jay was to say it back then, you know what I mean? It would have been somebody would be like, yo, but this is making us money. It's making us clicks. Like, bro, they want to hear this back and forth. They want to hear this. But to hear him say it now, it's like, okay. You saying it now, but I think that's what Tay's alluding to.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Look, I was saying MJ was also an owner, so I wouldn't look.
Oh
like
no,
him.
not that. Nah,
it wouldn't look right him talking about another team's play.
No, that's
what is that
a great
about?
point. No, I'm talking about your brother. Bad comment.
Oh, Jay-Z destroyed Big L in the freestyle battle rap.
No, he just trying to
play the clip.
No, he trying to. You know what he's doing. He's trying to get at me, but that's okay.
Let's forget Phil asked Jordan to join the Lakers in 01 and Jordan
That's a great
declined because he ain't want to stunt Kobe's growth.
Mhm.
Kobe wouldn't allow him to be on that damn team. That's one. That would have been a clash of the Titans right there. Kobe's like,
Kobe and Jordan?
Yeah.
If Phil had said, I'm bringing in Jordan, what was Kobe going to do?
Bitch and complain.
Nah, man.
And look at Jordan like, bro, nah.
No,
I'm telling Shaq he got to get it off the rim.
I think
what you think I'm about to tell you?
Because I think he would have loved the competition of going at Mike every day in practice. I think he would have loved that.
That's different. But when you in the game, Kobe wanted to prove he was him.
Yeah.
You're in my way. Kobe wouldn't like that.
That would have been interesting to see how that worked out.
Yeah.
But I think that he would have loved learning from Mike every day and attacking him every day in practice. Yeah. I really believe that.
Now, if Jordan, I'll give him this. If Jordan would have came in like a today's LeBron to where I'm backseating.
Well, Jordan was never going to do that.
That's the point.
Yeah.
But if he would have backseated, like, bro, I'm just here to, mold the team. I'm here to mentor.
Sure.
But that's the only way that would have possibly worked. If Jordan come in on that Wizards type mess, oh, bro, Kobe out of there.
Ain't gonna happen, Kevin.
Yeah, ain't gonna happen. Not that Kobe, not Froby. That's Froby then.
Yeah,
that's Froby. No, Froby ain't letting that happen, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
Nah, I'd rather play you.
Yeah,
I'll play you, and when I play, I'm gonna bust your ass.
Right.
But not on my team, though.
Here we go. Thank you for calling the Format Podcast. Who's this?
Hey man, the Jordan Play session.
All right, stop. First and foremost, let me ask you: did you listen to the show first before you called in?
Yeah. Fucking with you. Shut up, man.
All right.
I think you never see no sense of a funny bone in your body.
No, I guess.
What you under the water or something?
I don't know. Boost Mobile.
Got that Nextel chirp.
Y'all can't hear me. Listen, man.
Go ahead.
See, Bruce, I know you heard Jordan shut that GOAT debate down, didn't he? Huh?
Yeah, he did.
Always try to move the goalpost up. Well, he don't really mean it. That's what you basically say. He don't really mean what he's saying.
What? No,
he's saying it because it's the right thing. That's what you basically saying.
Yeah, I truly believe that. What's wrong with that?
Bruce.
See, so you didn't listen to the show.
Yes, I do. I mean, I'm saying because he's saying basically saying the right thing. He's being political. He's being diplomatic. He's being, he's not going to come out and rightfully say he's the GOAT. Like LeBron said, he thought he was the GOAT when he won that championship in Cleveland that year, right?
Yes.
Like Transformer said, he said, I thought I was the GOAT. He didn't say everybody else. You know what I'm saying? Because LeBron is not the GOAT. He's the alpha and the motherfucking omega. He's not. That's what he is. LeBron is the beginning and the goddamn end. But I know it just hurts you so bad to hear verbatim. And this is recent shit with Gayle King that Michael Jordan said that he's not the GOAT. How can he say I'm not? He said that shit don't even exist. So, Brucey, but you being a professional Jordan blazer, you're always going to believe. You're always at the wax museum. You're always going to believe that he's the GOAT in your eyes.
Hey, I love that samurai piece though. That was pretty dope.
Verbatim.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? He said it verbatim. I know it crushed your soul, brother. It hurts you, didn't it, brother? In that.
You know what I'm saying? And Rich Paul is right. He feel that he's doing right. Like you said, he's pushing the narrative that LeBron's the GOAT. LeBron's the GOAT. What is he supposed to say? That's his dog.
I agree. I said that I agree, and I said that he's doing a fantastic job, and I said that he's doing his job. So, you know what? Go ahead.
And I listened earlier, right? You know, I was sit back, observing the bullshit you was spewing. Hey, five LeBrons, 5 Jordans. Stop it, brother. Once LeBron gets this over, brother, he's too little. 1-on-1, this is going to be a tough. This is going to be.
Jordan's tough.
Michael Jeffrey.
He's tough.
It's going to be a long night for Michael Jeffrey, bro. 5 LeBrons, 5 Jordans. Oh man, cut the crap. Hey man, since the GOAT debate is over and Jordan killed that narrative, what else are we going to talk about, Bruce? You've been glazing Jordan all month. It's been Jordan topics twice a week as of recent. What is going on, brother? No Hakeem of the Dream love? No Larry Legend love? Huh? But I see you got on the thumbnail. You got LeBron and MJ on the thumbnail. Of course, you got to put them two together. But like, hey, brother, LeBron Ramon James, brother, at 41 years old.
Did you just say you love LeBron Ramon? You heard that, right? Transformer?
That's crazy.
Yeah, okay. You heard him, right, Transformer?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Oh, there you go. So we got another one. Okay. All right.
I don't love him compassionately.
No, you do. You do.
Context matters.
I love Lamar. Like I said, I love Lamar Jackson.
No. Yeah, I know you love him too. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Senior. Yeah, you got to put senior on there. Good job, Tay. Senior.
I was Atlanta playing, Brucey.
Raymond.
I know it hurts your heart. I know it loves to hurt your heart, brother. That LeBron, that Jordan crushed the narrative. You just was hoping LeBron. No, you was hoping Jordan, like basically say he's the GOAT. We don't even say that. Subliminally, however you want to say it. Yeah, I love Jordan. Man, Jordan a real one, man.
But
guys like you at the Wax Museum always going to claim he's the GOAT. When the GOAT say he's not the GOAT, you still wouldn't think he's the GOAT. That's ridiculous, bro. You try to move the goalpost and say he don't really mean that. How you gonna talk about that man verbatim? But Gayle King, Oprah's best friend. Understand what I'm saying? As of recently said, is the GOAT. There's no such thing as no GOAT. But according to you, Bruce, is he's lying. Basically, he's lying. He's bullshit. That's what you basically. He's bullshit. You might know he ain't gonna say it, but he know he's the shit. That's what you basically saying, Brucey. I'm ready to land the plane right here, man. Okay. Lakers, the dark horse in the West, and the Alpha Omega is the Omega. The beginning is the end. You know, baby Alpha, balling too, Bronny. He don't call him the Genesis. He's the Genesis. LeBron is the Alpha and Omega. You know what I'm saying? But the Lakers are the dark horse in the West. I better watch out for them. The Alpha and the Omega. There's no more GOAT discussion. It's either you the Alpha or you the Omega. You the beginning or the end. That boys have a great show, brother.
Hey, Bruce, you got to chill when you call in here, man. You be getting Ed Dog's hands dirty, man. You got to chill. That dude be getting real excited in the chat when you call in, man. I'm just saying. I don't know what y'all got going on, man, but hey.
You know what we got going on? That's my Memphis cousin. That's
that's what you call it? Oh, that's
different slang, different lingo. Memphis and Baltimore the same. Everything both going the same thing. Different accent, different lingo, brother. The same thing.
Yeah,
all right,
okay.
man. Boys have a great night.
Yeah.
Yo, Bruce is funny, dog.
Yo, you see every time we call in, Ed Dog be all excited in the chat. You see that?
Like,
right?
Get him, Bruce.
I'm like, whoa. And look, when we not on the show, he be hitting me. That's why Baltimore Bruce cooked you. I'm like, whoa. Okay. Man, it's all right. It's all right. Woo. All right, y'all. You know what? What is it? We about to hit 140. So let's go ahead. You want to leave it right here, or you want to take one more call?
Let's take one more, because that'll be 3, right?
Yeah, that'd be 3.
Yeah, we'll take one more to make it 3.
Whoever's the next caller, that'd be it for the night. So go ahead, call in. We want to hear from y'all. And in the meantime, Nino says he has a question. What is that question, Nino?
The man said Carl need to wipe his mouth.
That's funny. That's funny. Oh man.
Oh boy.
Chief said, Bubba, what's going on, my man?
What's going on, brother?
Oh God.
Hey, curse away, my boys. Hey, curse away.
Hey.
Wait, we gotta sing it twice now? Come
Yes.
Oh, yes.
All right. Y'all earned that.
Bruce,
Y'all
it's
earned that.
called the spoils of victory
Yes, it is.
and the agony of defeat.
Yes.
Because of the disease of me.
You got it, Chief. Y'all earned that, man. Y'all earned that for sure.
Yeah.
Shout out to the
Yeah.
midshipman. What you got, brother?
As the player president and the HNIC of the LeBron James fan club,
Yes, sir.
I'm not only a client, I'm the president as well.
Okay.
But as far as this GOAT debate, I think Kareem Abdul-Jabbar said something very profound, and it kind of stuck with me.
Okay.
He said, I'm just as effective as Michael Jordan, but if I'm the greatest winner, it goes to Bill Russell. So, as Transformer eloquently put, there really is no GOAT. Because you can't see everything and process everything from every era to say who's better. And like we had a discussion today, okay, a lot of people don't give my guy Moses Malone the credit
Right.
he deserves against somebody like Joker or Kevin Johnson against Dame.
Right.
You got to see some of those guys play to say, okay,
man.
he's better than him or he's not better than him, and if they matched up.
Right.
So, it's interesting to see what would happen, but it's kind of hard to put a GOAT because there's been a lot of great ones and
True.
Too many, man. Too many. It's been too many. Yeah.
It's been too many. Now, they used to have a rule which you could leap from the free throw line and get a free throw.
Yeah, they stopped that because of Wilt.
They stopped that because of Wilt.
Yeah.
So the game has changed. And I told
For sure.
six-time champion Scottie Pippen, I didn't think his Bulls were as good as the Lakers, Showtime Lakers, or Bird Celtics in the 80s. And he quickly reminded me, said, we just didn't do this one time. We did this 6 times.
I mean, it's a hell of a point.
So, but the game was played different then.
Yeah.
I don't think they would have beat him because of the matchups.
Oh, those would have been some incredible series. But maybe I think that if you put the second Bulls three-peat, I think they can beat anybody. Because like I've said, I think that is the greatest perimeter defensive team we've ever seen.
Yes.
And maybe ever will see.
Yeah. Somebody tried to debate me about them and Golden. I said, number one, Golden State wouldn't can't get the ball half court between Harper, Pippen, and Jordan. All those guys are so long, quick, and fast. You can't even get the ball half court on them if they decided to with KD. So, yeah.
So let me say this real quick, Chief, and then we'll get to this super chat, man. The reason that I have, keeping it succinct, right? And we could do a laundry list of reasons why I have Michael Jordan as the greatest of all time. Right. I think that he's the greatest of all time because I think he was by far the greatest in what I believe is the greatest era in terms of everything that he had to go up against, right? It wasn't quite in terms of sports science and nutrition and medicine what we have today, but it was also better than what they had in the 60s. It wasn't, it was defensively, much tougher to get the buckets than it was in the 60s than it was today. And also because of, like I always say, when Michael Jordan got to the mountaintop, he didn't let anybody else get up there. And that's all of those things, including his incredible individual accolades, etc., are the reason that I have him as the GOAT.
I mean, he ducked Hakeem, but you know,
that's in the best era, huh?
He ducked Hakeem, but
but you gotta understand that too. By the time we can start seeing and conceptualizing, and at a time and era when we learn it, once we see that, that's our standard to kind of go back and forth.
Right. That's true.
So we're learning from that. Okay, this is what greatness looked like, and Kobe emulated that to even try to be better.
Yeah.
With the footwork. Now, he didn't have the physical gifts, but boy, he had a heart.
Right.
He had the heart to mind.
And
so
that's why,
tried.
yeah. And that's why I put Kobe ahead of LeBron, is because I think he was way more skilled, and because even though he didn't have the physical tools, I think that he did what we always talk about it. He gave every drop of work and ability that he had to getting to the point that to maximize his game. Hold on, Chief. We got to read these super chats, man. We got a couple here. Yes, sir. Thank you. So, Nino, shout out for the 999 super chat. Appreciate you, brother. He says, based on your logic, how can you have Magic at number 2 instead of Kobe? Example, if I thought MJ was the best player, I would assume Kobe is automatically 2. Isn't Bron more skilled than Magic? I don't believe Bron is more skilled than Magic. I think that obviously he plays in an era where he's going to shoot it more, so he is the better three-point shooter, but that's an error. But I look at everything Magic was able to accomplish, and I think that I'm trying to figure out.
You wouldn't say LeBron is better at getting the bucket than Magic?
Oh yeah, he is. But we have also seen that when Magic had to score, that wasn't a problem for him. We've seen that.
True.
That just wasn't his role because he's the greatest pure point guard who ever played, right? With the Kobe thing, because I have MJ as the best player, and I get what you're saying. Kobe is the closest thing we've seen to MJ, but I think that there are other guys who have better resumes than Kobe. So for me, again, when I look at this GOAT argument, it's the combination of resume, which includes accolades, which includes statistics, and which includes skill set. So when I put all those three together, there are a couple of guys who probably have a little greater resumes than Kobe. And that's no disrespect to Kobe. So that's how I see that. So thank you, Nino. And
Chief Dixon.
What's going on? Appreciate the super chat, brother.
Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. You knew I had to do it, baby. Hey, salute Chief Dixon, dog.
Nino in the sip. Crooked letter I.
Dixon, why you had to do that? But Chief, we appreciate the super chat, brother. Thank you so much, man. Man, we got these Chiefs in here. Okay.
Yeah. Big time.
Much love to the Chiefs, man. But yeah, Chief said, brother, that's why I kind of see Jordan as the GOAT, to put it simply.
Right. Well, this is what I give LeBron credit for. LeBron, and no, I could I joke with sports and fitness rant, he my op. But he said if you could come up logically why LeBron is great, this is what I give LeBron has done things, and I think we also have to look at it from a historical standpoint. LeBron has simply done things we never seen before.
That's true.
And we look through a long line, and you have to credit him that, whether you like Rich Paul or not, but you have to credit what the man has done. It ain't like he didn't win 4 finals MVPs.
Right.
It ain't like he didn't win 4 regular season MVPs.
Right.
It ain't like he didn't win 4 titles. It also, I can see the stats, and you can say, well, but he played a long time, but I've never seen anybody for 20-plus years play that great straight. And then think about it. Coming out at 18 to 40 to be that good.
Yeah.
Now, I can't say he's better than Mike from what I've seen. From what I've seen with my own eyes. I'm kind of a little 80s biased.
Sure. Yeah.
Because Mike had to take it from, it's different.
Because back then you had to take it from the guy.
That's right. Yes.
You had to take it. You had to take the crown.
Right. I did a whole show on that, actually breaking down the progression of winning back then. I mean, other than Magic, Jesus Christ, Magic, he keeps coming up. Other than Magic, like most of these guys you had to play your role, especially in the East, right? Yeah, when Bird came in, it's the Sixers and then the Celtics and then the Pistons and then the Bulls. There was a progression. And if we remember, the Bulls actually jumped the Cavs because the Cavs, Mark Price, Larry Nance, and them, they were the ones who were up next. But Michael was just so great that he allowed the Bulls to bypass the Cleveland Cavaliers. But generally, there was an order, and I think that a lot of the younger fans, they don't understand that part of it. They just figure put a team together and you'll win. And I'm like, no, that's not quite it. So when they diss MJ for not, winning early, I'm like, no, y'all don't understand how it went. But go ahead.
It was tough.
Yes.
You couldn't go back there. And then guess what? We kind of go back and forth. Now, I think the Heatles was not necessarily a super team. I thought they was, because to me, the pieces didn't fit right for a real team. If you ask me, those teams were better constructed back then than the Heatles. You just got three superstars together. You have to try to fit all the other pieces. A lot what Wade did, Bron did, Chris had to play he had to reinvent his game. So they did good, but I have to it wasn't like the old school Celtics when you had Dennis Johnson, who was the finals MVP with Seattle.
That's right. That's right.
Right.
Sure.
Nate, Archibald, he was great. Maxwell was great. Chief Robert Pash was great at Golden State.
Yes, sir.
McHale and Bird. So they had, to me, that's why I said, it's different when I see super teams. Or the Lakers, old school, Magic, B. Scott, James Worthy, Bob McAdoo. Bob McAdoo was KD before KD.
Yup. Multiple time scoring leader, former MVP. Yup.
Michael Cooper, AC Green. You had all those great guys. So when I make the comparison to the Heat, it just ain't the same. Even with the Bulls, with the pieces fit. So you just can't have a collection of talent. LeBron had to. I give him with Snead. I wish Snead was there. I give LeBron the bell curve. Even though he lost 6, he had to literally figure it out.
Right.
You can't cheat the system and win. Eventually, he had to let his play. He had to find a way. He had to get it done. So I have to give him marks for that. Now, is it like Jordan? Is it like Kobe? Nah. They're different guys, different mindsets. But Magic was a killer.
I said that.
You hated the smile.
Yes. Because behind that, he gritting his teeth and he's putting the knife in your back. For sure.
Let me tell you, Isaiah had to learn.
Yes.
Do you think, Isaiah, Magic used to invite him to show him how to win, to rub it in his face to be disrespectful.
Well,
that's how Magic was.
But Isaiah will tell you that when the Lakers were winning, he was at those finals. When the Celtics were winning, he was at those finals. He was there learning how to win from those guys. And I think that's the difference. Like, for whatever reason, it's not like that anymore. And well, things are going to change. Nothing's going to be like it was back then. But it's interesting, man.
Yeah. So to me, I think Michael also had the bigger impact off basketball.
Absolutely.
Because, like I said, I grew up in the era of Mike. If it wasn't Jordan, if it wasn't Jackson, or if it wasn't Tyson, that was the standard of greatness. So
all the mics, all 3 mics.
All 3 mics. So you didn't have that with LeBron, but it's different. But LeBron is an AAU kid to come up, to go through the ranks. Man, I think he did good for what he had.
Yeah, he did. He did. I just don't like ducking smoke and ducking competition. I don't like it. But different era. So
different era. But guess what? The law of averages has to come in. Eventually, you don't have to do it. You could, eventually it has to be on you. So if you don't get it done, then if he didn't win it, but there's other guys like Kevin Johnson, one of my favorite players. He didn't win
Barkley didn't win. Barkley was man. Barkley was great.
Yeah,
he was.
monster.
Shaq gives a man crap, but hey, Charles was a freaking beast. He's what Zion should be.
Yes, for sure.
Yeah.
Charles could do everything. Charles was a complete player.
Mm-hmm.
He could do everything at 6'5".
Yeah. By the way, if anybody wants to know how great Charles Barkley was, in all seriousness, you need to go back and watch. What was that? 1993 Game 5 first round. Warriors versus Suns. Watch him give Chris Webber 56. Totally destroyed that man. It was terrible.
Oh, yeah.
Then you can watch the Game 7 against the Sonics. I think he had 44 and 20 against Sean Kemp. There's some people in this chat, you know who you are, who are utterly and completely disrespectful to Charles Barkley. Go watch those games and you will see what a monster that dude was.
Blame Shaq for that. Blame Shaq for that.
Well, you can't say you know basketball and you talking the way you talking. I'm just saying.
Well, here's the deal. Barkley would fight Shaq.
Yes, he
literally.
did.
I mean, he did fight Shaq.
Yeah. Try to take him to the ground.
Shaq man said he swung, boy. I had to duck.
Yeah, right?
Grab him.
Yeah.
Grab him.
A lot of people are also disrespectful to Shaquille O'Neal. I think somebody said Shaq wasn't that great or he wasn't that dominant.
That's stupid. They're dumb.
Wait.
They're idiots.
Wait, that man won 3 finals in a row. 3.
Mm-hmm.
The unmovable, unstoppable force.
Yeah. I mean, we got some context to that, but he was utterly and completely dominant. So
there ain't no context to that. This is past Hakeem. Hakeem gone.
What?
When he became a Laker, unstoppable, unmovable force.
What?
Hey, look.
I don't know. I felt like the context was going to be Hakeem.
No.
Okay.
Shit, man, we all know how great Tim Duncan is, and I know a lot of people got Timmy above LeBron. He was. I'm seeing Shaq literally ragdoll 2 7-footers at the same time, just knocking TD and
put him in a coffin. Put everybody in a coffin.
Yeah, that was bad. Yeah. But Chief, we go. Yeah, man, we're gonna let you go, and I appreciate the call, man. Thank you so much for the knowledge as always. And
no problem.
Yeah, appreciate it, brother. Have a good one.
That someone would be Kobe. That said Shaq underachieved.
Oh,
but he said that to his face. You underachieved, bro.
Nino,
bro, what would you be if you were like me?
Nino.
We talking about 7 of them things.
And KG is great, but no. All right. Listen, thank you so much for tuning in tonight, y'all. We appreciate you. This has been a great live. Appreciate all the love in the chat. Appreciate the calls. Thank you all so much for being here. If you're watching on the replay, thank you so much. And y'all know what it is, man. If you're watching a show like this, we know you talk sports with the other people in your life. Please share the show and make sure you hit that like and subscribe if you haven't already. And remember, here on the Format Podcast, the cream will rise to the top. Oh, yeah. Yeah. And
yeah.
Peace.